was told to do right. Stick her by my side if they want to test my life. Yeah, street kid, I was trapping long.
I give like a Whitey Bulger
I
type.
could not speak on my godfather for years, but now that he's passed on, and it's a lot of it's public record. You look at, they sent when he died. They sent when he died. They sent me his paperwork.
Shit.
Yo, it was like 3 mob families paperwork, and this is one man. Hit,
Yo,
kill,
listen,
kill,
a gun jammed in my face one day. He was so upset. He was so upset about it. Yo, he called me over tonight, and it was Ronnie's dad and Junior, and they let me stay with them. So I just wrapped up.
And my father, yeah.
I just wrapped up, and they're both prison dudes, whatever.
And the 3 of them together, for the record, scared the life out of me. I thought they were all gonna go do life.
So, yo,
because I had my father, my godfather, 2 biggest gangsters I know, and my best friend, the wildest dude I know. The 3 of them living together, I'm like, this is all bad.
Yo, but Junior was so mad that day because I went to face somebody with a gun. It jammed in my face. I'm not gonna go with who or whatever.
Right, another neighborhood.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
shit,
something happened, and I felt like I owed the dude a chance to face me as a man because I kind of did some fucked up shit behind his back, and usually I don't get down like that. So I gave him a chance to see me in person, and punch his pretty face, But he was like, yo. At 3 o'clock, I got a ride. Come with us. Junior's talking to me. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, come with. They got gasoline filled up. We're gonna go burn that dude's house down. I'm like, yo. I'm like, I can't do that, man.
Was wild, bro.
I'm like, we cannot do that. I said, yo, Junior, there's like kids and everything. He goes, they're not your kids. I'm like, yo, this dude's fucking
I was
nuts.
in traffic with him one day, and somebody gave the person that was we were in the back, and we had a driver. And someone gave our driver the finger, and he's like, you're just gonna let him give you the finger?
Yo.
You ain't gonna get out this car and kill him? I'm like, yo, it's 2000 something. If you killed every motherfucker that gave you the finger, you killed 20 people in traffic. By the time you get to work, it's different now. Like,
yeah, it's not the age. Everything's
so
on film too.
Institutionalized. He's been there almost 40 years. He got out one of the
There's too many cameras, bro. Everybody's walking around with a fucking camera now.
Speaking of cameras,
right?
Did you see that
that
video? I mean, on the news, the police shot 2 pit bulls, killing one of them because allegedly the pit bull attacked the officer. I think that was in Dorchester. In Dorchester, it was in Dorchester. They shot two pit bulls because allegedly one of them attacked the officer. I think it's just an excuse to shoot a.
I mean, I know if something's coming at me like that.
They're scared.
If pit bulls coming at me,
who knows if it was really?
If I got a gun and the dog snarling at me and barking and snap, I'm putting one in his head.
If the police show up to my house, my pit bull's gonna get excited.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna get aggressive. But that cop gotta differentiate excitement and aggression.
But they're scared
to take their life. But because they're fair, not trained properly, they just shoot the dog.
Especially your dog. Your dog's
that happens
huge.
a lot. That happened to my homeboy in Malden. I won't say no names, but remember they shot homeboy's dog in the head.
Didn't they kill yours too when we were younger?
The cops were going through my homeboy's
Didn't
trash.
they kill your dog?
My dog caught the cop going through the trash. He killed the dog and said, I won't mention what I found in the trash. You don't mention me killing the dog.
Oh, shit. What about Tyson? Remember you had him?
My dog Tyson, that was my first pit bull, straight monster. That was before I had any kids, any family. I trained him to be a straight lunatic.
I fought him one-on-one.
He was straight Scandalous.
What do you look? You got pictures?
All white.
Yeah, I fought him one-on-one.
We gotta get pictures up on
I'll send some pictures back.
Yeah, I fought him one-on-one more than once.
As a young...
Yeah, because he get him going, yeah. Because he's crazy.
Everybody fought my dog one-on-one.
But we used to have...
the only one with enough height.
I won.
Like, let's get it.
I had him pinned down. I'm like, get your fucking dog. Get your fucking dog.
Up in his arm and stomach and shit. It was crazy.
Yo, but we had this kid, Juice, right? And yo...
He was like my dog's chew toy.
The dog used to just tear him apart. Every time he come around, Tyson be punking him. Shit was mad funny. That was mad wreck.
Word, bro.
Yo.
But there was actually...
I saw a little bit about that. I didn't know it was the officer had killed, had shot the dog. I just thought it was just...
And there was there's been a lot of fires in Massachusetts lately. A lot of fires I'm seeing. There was
firebugs.
So there was a fire in Brockton, and this lady was sleeping, and her son's pit bull was there. He started barking, woke her up. She gets up, notices a fire, and leaves. The pit bull saved her life.
Man, facts.
So, it's all about how they're trained. It's all about how they're raised. You could have aggressive dogs if they ain't raised right, but then you could have dogs that's gonna be well.
They can sense your fear too. They probably
like
sense
family
your
dogs.
nervousness.
They're the sweetest, most generous, nicest dogs in the world.
Owners.
I'll shoot them.
It's all how you raise them. It's all how you train them. All my dogs now are family dogs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got nice dogs. I'm not scared of his
dogs.
dogs.
They're well trained, but this is a perfect example of how you raise it. This dog was a family pet, and it saved a lady's life from a fire. So it's all how you're brought up. You know what I mean? But that's a positive story about a pit bull.
When he had Tyson, though, we were kids, though. That's why. We did that shit on purpose.
They'll see the clip. I was fully Scandalous, black and white, with little pit bull. I was probably like 15, 16, first got it. You know what I mean? Maybe even younger, I don't know. But I've had a few. I got 4 pit bulls now. They're great dogs. They're all well-trained, well-behaved. I had a few in the past.
So you got Cash?
I got Cash. Buster.
Then
I got Mick.
Okay, that's a new one?
And then, Mick's the little black and white one.
I'm Cash and Buster, I believe.
So Mick's a new one, and then I got Veda. She's my female. That's Buster's daughter.
Yeah, it's a cousin. My cousin had a pit bull, and I guess it's...
Yeah, Coop. So Coop had a red nose. So
Shout out Coop DeVille.
Shout out Coop DeVille. So, I slid to DeVille.
Word.
You know what I mean? And Buster and her dog, Jasmine, had pups, and I kept the pick of the litter, and that's my Vader, my only female. I got one.
Is it all black?
Nah, she blue and white.
Okay, I was thinking like Darth Vader. That's why I'm asking.
She's like a little chubby
I named her
one,
Vader because
like
I got three males and one female, and she's the only girl I ever had. So when she was first born, I didn't have a name for her, so I'd always call her my girl. Yo, how's my girl doing? I'm gonna come see my girl. Come see my girl. Then that movie, My Girl. The girl's name is Veda.
Copy. That's what it is. Yep.
So that's where I got the name Veda, because that's my girl, and it just stuck.
I'm thinking Darth Vader, and then I was thinking about the rest.
And then the my dog Mick is just small with a lot of heart and an attitude problem. So I named him Mick, like Mick Lovin', Mick Rager. You know what I'm saying? Mick Jagger, Mick Sweeney, Mick whatever. He's just a Mick all around. So
that's dope.
That's the 4: Mick,
Cash,
Buster, and Veda. Yeah, Cash is one of a kind. Got that big beast.
Looks like Turner Hooch.
You always been into the pits?
Always been into the pits. When I was young,
all
in the
dogs
projects,
are just pits, really.
If it ain't a pit, it ain't shit.
You don't think it's a dog?
When I was younger, I wasn't allowed to have a pit because I lived in the projects. But all the big homies had pits, so they
used to have them jumping the fences.
Yeah, they would have them jumping, hanging from the trees
Yep.
and the rope. So they would let me walk them, play with them, So getting that bond, falling in love with them, but never being able to have one. Bro. Literally, the day I moved out the projects, I went and got my first pit bull, Tyson.
That's dope. And dogs could do a lot for people, man. I know people who were like, yo, I got this dog.
My dog
and
Buster saved my life.
Word.
When I lost my brother, not to interrupt you, but like my brother Boo passed away. I got Buster right after. R.I.P. Boo Boo, and it just like gave me a reason to wake up, even just to take him out and take care of him, and he gave me a lot of love. And same thing with my dog Cash. They're emotional support dogs, and I'm not really a people person nowadays. I work out, I work, I stay to myself, so all I got is my dog. So they're very therapeutic, if you will.
So yeah, that reminds me like DMX. That was always his thing. Like, I don't got shit but my dog.
I don't get shit but my dogs, and that's all I need. You know what I mean? Like. And what about the speaking? There are a lot of fires in Massachusetts, but you see that thing in Revere, the shooting in Revere Beach?
Nah, but you were telling me about it earlier.
The sun's out.
Yo, do you remember? Hey, remember what happened?
The buns is out.
Hey, you remember when we were doing a show? Me and Ronnie were watching his little brother Benny's show,
God.
right? And
shout out to Benny Franks. Salute.
Of course, I'm drinking, sipping, and fucking. I come out and I see like Ronnie is in between my cousin and somebody else. They're arguing. Yeah. I run up and sucker punch the dude like an idiot. I didn't see the state police there, right? They're like, "What are you, some kind of?" Yo, they put me down, put me in the back of the cruiser. I got a 3.5 to 7 suspended out of state, right? I'm like, "Oh fuck, I'm so fucked." Right? He didn't cuff me because it was like a 30 on 30 side. He put me in the back.
For the record, we were like 30 deep, but everyone was leaving. So like 20 of them left, and there was 10 of us left. Like, not even, about 5.
Yeah.
And then, so five of us fought, like, 20 Haitians.
And they put me in a cop car right away.
They threw him in a cop car right away. My younger brother's friend runs up to the cop car.
Click, click, click.
Click, opens it.
Open the door. I just took off.
I just go off and just hit everybody I see. Bang, bang. Everyone that we were beefing with, I just threw.
I ran at that point. I'm like, I'm out of here.
I just banged out for hours. And then me and Payne went back. Got my Malden shirt, my Notre Dame hat, my blue and gold.
I hid in the mosh until my Uncle Pat called. Uncle Pat came and grabbed us up.
Saved the day. I don't know how we didn't go to jail. I was out there, no shirt on, no hat.
Bleeding.
The state troopers are like, "Good in the car." My knuckles are all bloody. I got no shirt on. Obviously, I just been in a fight.
I'm hiding in the mosh.
I punched like 5-6 dudes right in the face, right in front of the cops. But there's so many people. They grabbing my brother. They're grabbing Keast. They're grabbing me. I'm banging out.
Oh,
But
man.
we were like 30 deep. They were like 30
The patio.
deep. But the
Yeah,
beef,
I already know.
the beef
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
start
already
until we
patio,
were
I'm already
leaving.
there.
So remember, Godfather was there with the thing.
Yeah,
He
Junior
had
was
the
there
thing in the
too.
pouch.
Yeah,
He's like,
nuts.
You sure you don't want? I'm like, nah, y'all.
Thank
head
God
out.
he left.
So they were all leaving. A whole car full of Maplewood kids, a whole car full of Newland kids, a bunch of Malden kids just left. And there was about 5 of us.
I was having a good time,
There was
too.
5 of us leaving, and their whole crew was still there. All Revere kids, you know what I mean? And
They don't know how to act.
the 5 of us got into a beef with about at least 20 of them. And I hit at least 6 of them.
That's why I don't do the going out thing so
Nah,
much
this was
nowadays.
years
Yo, I was
ago,
having
man.
a good time. I was having a good
And that's
time.
what I
You know
go
what's
out for, to have a
crazy?
good
We
time,
went
and
out
people
to-
want to go out to prove themselves. Like,
And we went
why?
out to support my brother's show.
Yeah.
It was a great show. From the opening of the show to the
There's a lot of people there, too.
to the performance of the show, it was a great show. We had a great time.
Yeah.
Literally all night was a great night. I was pulling different girls, dancing
We were
with girls.
chilling.
That's why half the team left. We were all on our way out the
Everybody
building.
was doing good.
I always do the Irish goodbye right before some
Yeah.
shit pops off.
We
Like,
about-
I get a feeling sometimes.
we
I'll
about
just be
30
ghost.
I can't walk out the door and
We
see
about
I
30
just see
deep.
something I didn't like.
And
You
we're
already know.
leaving. We're walking out the door. We seen something. I actually seen his cousin arguing with someone. I got myself involved in getting a fight. He comes up, hit somebody. My brother hit somebody.
They said
Now
you
it's
Malden
basically-
faggots ain't gonna do nothing.
It was
Bah!
it was
Shut the
it was
fuck
me,
up.
Benny Franks, Keast, and his cousin Payne.
Yeah.
It was like the 4 of us versus like 10, 20 people. And I was just hitting everybody I seen. And the cop, he's like, you better not. I'm like, oh, my bad. I didn't even see who I was just
I
swinging
didn't
when he
even
grabbed
know.
me, you know what I mean? But
I was
I
like,
ducked out of
damn.
him, hit a few more people. But that was, I don't know how we all got
Yo,
out
I
of
swear to
there.
God, it was
There
like an
too many
hour in the
charges.
back of
There
that.
was too
No,
many
we
people
ran.
for
Got
them
me
to
on that.
arrest. They tried to arrest
They
him.
put me in the cruiser,
we
but they
got
couldn't
about-
cuff me because there was so many fights going
There was
on.
so many, like I said, there was 5 on like 20. So there was 2 cops. So every time they try to throw one, like they do him in the back, we let him out. They're trying to arrest me. There's someone getting stomped out. 6 people stomping one person out. They run over there. I take off. It was just crazy. It was
So much
hectic.
clarity I had in the back of that fucking police car. You know, sober I got real quick.
Yeah,
I'm
real
like,
quick.
damn,
Yeah,
I'm
that
going from
adrenaline
3.5 to 7. This is stupid.
But
Over
yeah, that's
some
my
dumb
point. With
shit.
the nice weather being here, they say the sun's out, the Huns are out, the guns are out, and the buns is out. You know what I mean? Like the nice weather comes, the sun comes, the beautiful woman comes, the guys come and flexing, and then all of a sudden we get to peacocking, and then we get to beefing. So
That's it.
And the
the
heat,
sun
the
comes
heat
out.
gets to people
If you
too.
want to use the guns
Yeah.
this summer, use the ones you came built with. Stop pulling out the pistols. We don't need that at the beach. It's a family place.
Yo,
Let's try to
15
keep
to
the
life's a
beef to
long
minimum.
time.
You don't want that. The stadies are doubling down. They are going to be at the beach real deep. So if you go in there with any problems, stay away from it. Because even for the people that just want to maybe sneak a drink or smoke a little bit, the cops are going to be doubling down. The state troopers are going to be heavy at Revere Beach because of these shootings.
Well,
so
and plus all the new condos that are up there now, like it's
got
a
some
different
beautiful
crowd of
things up
people
there.
now.
yeah,
They
my
ain't
buddy
they're
lives
gonna
over
be
there.
yuppies.
There's zero tolerance. My
Right, so
buddy
they're
lives in
gonna
a
be- they pay all that
$1 million
money,
building.
make it like
He got a-
Miami.
Yeah,
He
they
got a
don't want.
pool.
They trying to make it
They
like
want
Miami
to see a
over
bunch
there.
of youngsters out there fighting if 2
Yo,
o'clock
that's
in
what
the
I've been
morning.
saying. My big homie lives in a condo out there.
But
and
it's always been
you
like
swear
that.
it's like
Revere
Miami
Beach.
Beach. Not one person that lives there is from there, and it's all gorgeous. So you know what they're doing? That's how they get rid of the poor. They move in all the rich.
Yeah, the uppies.
They,
Bring them all
they did
in.
it in Saudi. They did it everywhere. They do it. You know, they're doing it in Revere Beach.
Gentrification. What's that
Yeah,
word?
you
Is
know,
that how you pronounce it?
gentrification.
Gentrification.
Yeah,
Yes,
and,
yes.
Everybody is woke. I don't know if you guys know.
I'm
Bud
not.
Light recently went woke, and soon after, Budweiser and Harley Davidson, they also followed. And if I'm not mistaken, Miller Lite went woke
Yeah,
as
these
well.
corporations just follow
Bud
the
Light is doing this.
I know I had a Bud Light the other day.
ideologies.
But their new partnership is this Rainbow Woke LBGQ thing, and they're getting a lot of backlash from
As
it.
long as they don't give me a rainbow beer.
Well,
Do-
that's what
do
they do.
whatever
As long
you
as they don't
wanna
get
do.
that.
That's
No,
what
I
Bud-
had a beer. I
That's
had a
what
beer
Bud Light
yesterday.
is
It wasn't-
now. It's full 100 woke, supporting the Rainbow.
Well, I had a beer yesterday. It wasn't
which
a
is
rainbow
to each
beer.
his own. But I'm letting you know, you're gonna hear it here first. Bud Light is woke, and Budweiser and Harley Davidson soon followed suit. And a lot of people are falling back. They're not buying Harleys no more. They're selling their Harleys.
They're
And
American made.
If you do buy Harley, buy a used Harley. Boycott Harley. This is what
I
they're
say,
doing.
Well, it's an
I say if you
ideology,
like
man.
something, you get it, man. You don't.
I don't like the
I
woke
get-
I'm saying if you've been
ideology.
using the American flag as your tool for 30 years and then you wipe your ass with it, I say you get shut down. That's my opinion.
Hey,
You know.
They still got Brittany Griner out. That's what's so great about this country, though. You can shit on the flag.
What happened to her and Shaq?
You can shit on the flag, and the flag will still get you
What
out.
happened to her and Shaq?
That's
I seen
what's
some
going
kind of clip yesterday, something about her and Shaq. I'm like,
She's
I'm
about as
gonna
big as
find out.
Shaq.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It might work. The big Shamrock.
She's part of the
Shout out to
LGBT community.
Shout out
She
to
has
the
a
big
wife.
Shamrock Shaq. You know what I mean?
Shamrock's
But yo, I seen this crazy video online. These two little dogs. One of them got attacked by a coyote. I mean, these dogs were like
They're
this
coming
big.
into the city. I just see a turkey on the way here.
Yo,
oh, there's plenty of turkeys.
Remember-
They attacked the post office.
the wolf
lady.
came
Oh,
in.
yeah, the turkey
He
was
attacked
in
this
play.
little dog,
Watch out for
and
the
the other
turkeys.
little dog ran out and chased the fucking coyote right off. Chased that motherfucker right off. It was like all hot. You know what I mean?
Well, that's like people. When you see somebody, if there's like 3 dudes and you see that one dude and he's coming at 3 dudes and you could see like that dude is not scared, that's gonna scare some certain people. Like, yo, you know what I mean? This motherfucker's
That's
crazy.
why I gotta
you
tell
know
him
what
to
I'm
sit
saying?
down sometimes.
It's all hot. It was all hot. So the first, there was 2 little dogs. The coyotes came in the yard. The first little dog fell victim quick. Was getting ripped up. Then
Well,
the
because
other,
they say they can sense the fear.
right. So the other little
coyotes
dog,
yip,
energy,
too.
the other little dog came out fearlessly, chased the coyotes out. The coyote actually jumped the fence and took off. And the little dog saved the other dog. And the paramedics say the other dog was this close to dying. If the other dog didn't run out just in time, it would have strangled this.
Yo, they're in Lynn and Salem. They're coming closer and closer, Rez.
Yeah, the more you know, just like in like Africa or wherever, and the more you infringe on their, take down their trees, and you're gonna come across these animals. You know what I mean? You cut down these lands, and you're gonna see more tigers. The more trees you cut down, the more tigers you're gonna see, depending where you're at. So it's like a metaphor, but it's been crazy. But be aware of your mail.
lions.
They got these robberies going on, and you guys see that mail truck robberies.
Mail truck.
So they've been targeting people like packages, but they're looking for your
You remember
keys.
what's his face was was the Grinch of Christmas or something that year? He was stealing all the packages. The kid from Somerville, fucking, I'm not gonna say his name.
Yeah, I know the story. We'll have to talk.
He was
after,
following
but,
out. He was following.
But y'all, I'll
the,
send you the
trucks.
video. You could pull it up on a podcast that they've been.
Why are they looking for keys?
So they're targeting mail carriers.
Oh, mail. This is called
And
mail truck.
So they're chasing them down and they're ripping their keys so then they can go rob all the mailboxes and shit.
Oh.
So this has been happening
they got, like,
frequently in Massachusetts.
Was there one key that opens all of them up?
I've seen several videos in Massachusetts in the past month of people robbing delivery drivers, UPS drivers, and mail truck drivers.
See, I don't like the whole robbing civilians and people who like work hard for their money and shit like that. Like, I'm people I love.
Do what you
too.
gotta
people,
do.
I have people I love. I have
people.
People I love that used to like rob packages. I'm like, listen, what if that's like a kid's birthday present? Now you gotta explain to them
from a company,
why.
not people.
That's what I was.
Yeah,
that's
but you
what I was
don't really.
gonna
A
get
lot of
to.
people don't have the vision to see that far, man. You're thinking about like one foot or the other. If you're in the streets and you're starving, you're gonna steal to eat. You don't care whose food it is. That's just part of your makeup. You know,
but some people are in the streets too, and they stick to their morals.
Well, now
and they're hustlers. It's not stealing. They just sell to support their habit. You know what I mean?
That you know this is going on, this is something like I said. If I'm gonna steal
it,
from
you,
you,
it's like a cell thief.
I'm gonna walk up to you and say, "Give me your shit."
Right?
Give me your shit.
Give you a chance.
I'm gonna walk up to you and say, "Give me your shit."
Right
I ain't gonna go
front
behind
street.
your back
What's
and
up?
steal from you.
I've done that to civilians, bro. I've done it to civilians.
I went into somebody's house and robbed them while they were sleeping, and I felt grimy about it. Remember, I woke homeboy up. I said, "Wake the fuck up! You're being robbed." He's like 350 pounds. You know who I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
I was in his room
yeah. Oh
robbing
God,
him.
tell that story about it. The
While
pit
he
bull
was
chewing them up.
sleeping, and then I felt weird about it, so I woke him up and said, "Wake the fuck up! You're being robbed." And then I'm on my way out the door. I took everything. He said, "Could you leave me something to smoke?" I said, "Do I look friendly to you, motherfucker?" But yo, he's talking about a whole nother story. This
pit bull chewed this fat motherfucker
almost
up.
killed him.
My
I
God.
saved his life.
Came back again for seconds.
Dog, I saved his
Yo,
life.
chewed him up.
First, I'm walking down the street. I'm like, you know,
Ronnie
this ain't
tried
really.
to warn him too.
I was like, this really. I told him first of all,
Yo.
the person that had the pit originally,
This is
he
funny
trained the
as fuck.
pit bull to be a killer, and then he had to go to jail. So then the person that wanted to adopt the dog was soft as pudding pie.
Yeah.
I said, bro, bad idea. Don't do it.
He couldn't even go up a
He
flight
did
of
it
stairs.
anyway. He calls me one day, yo, the dog ain't listening to me. He got me nervous. He just attacked me. I locked him out back. Can you come by? I said, fuck, I look like the dog whisperer. I said, just come by. We'll smoke a blunt.
What's
You know
that
what I
dude's
mean?
name?
I said, all right, I'm the pit whisperer. I'm going to come
Yeah.
by. We come by. We smoke
He's
a
called
blunt.
me, told me this story.
He goes, yo, now that you're here, I'm going to let the dog in. I feel comfortable with you being here.
Because Ronnie kicked the dog right in the face.
I'm like, all right, do your thing. You just gotta not be afraid of him. Just ignore him or just be stern. Like, you don't gotta hit him. You could just make a direct. It's about focus, attention. If I go like this to you, it's like, yo, B. You know what I mean? It ain't hitting you. It's getting your attention. So it's like, snapping him away. So as soon as he lets the dog in, dog starts doing rounds, just looking at everybody like, who's pussy? Who's victim?
Yeah, wait.
Who's food? He looks at me. I'm like,
he look at the Michelin Man.
Listen,
a little tiny motherfucker, the Michelin Man. Who's he going to eat?
Picture a just monster of a pit bull, right? Covered in blood. It looked like a DMX
album. He said the thing.
A monster red pit bull covered in blood.
Covered in blood.
He attacked my homeboy. My homeboy is 400 pounds.
Yo.
He looked like a beached whale. He looked like a walrus squeaky toy.
The pit bull. Why you do your homie like that?
He sucks.
Homeboy really wasn't the homeboy. Homeboy was just paying rent. Homeboy was paying rent.
You said homeboy, I thought.
But you know what I'm saying?
Doughboy.
Doughboy.
But anyway, Doughboy was paying rent. But anyway, I come by to do the pit whisperer, which is why I was getting paid.
Yeah, to help him out.
I'm here to dog train. But anyways, the dog looks in. So he looks at the dog and says, "Go lay down." And the dog looks at him like, "The fuck out of here."
See you later.
And as soon as the dog recognized your puss, it's a rat. So the homeboy looked at him like, "Oh shit, never mind, don't go lay down." He like second guessed himself.
Trying to walk away.
And going like this to a dog is like, "Oh my god, I'm scared." They're not speaking English. They're reading language and demeanors.
Energy.
So as soon as he bitched up,
the
his
energy. Hey, people's the same way. People
can
can read that energy, that fear.
subconscious.
We're all mammals, bro.
So the dude's about 400 pounds. He's sitting on the couch just like that. The dog's right there.
Ew.
He goes, "Never mind." The dog leaped in the air, ripped
Little
him
late
off
for
the
that,
couch,
buddy.
and just tore him to shreds.
Little
I
late
went
for
just
that.
like this. Damn, I started laughing my ass off. Then his mother's like, "What's going on up there?" I go, "They're just playing."
They're just playing the things,
And
mauling
the thing
him.
is ripping him, just
Mauling him.
eating him to death.
Yo,
right?
Ronnie finally gets his
So I
dog
pull
back.
out my phone. I go, "Let me get this on Snapchat." You know what I mean? I pull out the phone. But then I start hearing the mom coming up the stairs. Last thing I want to do is, because I told this dude, "Don't get the dog. I'm going to get the dog. I'm not going to let him kill him, people. I'm going to get the dog
He
off
does
him."
get the dog.
But I do want him to learn his lesson. I did tell him not to get this dog. Not
Yo.
to let him in the house. He got kids. What if it attacked the kids? So I was a little bitter
Why?
at
Did
him
that to
not.
a big person?
So
Warned
then
him.
I hear the mother coming up the stairs. I run down the stairs. I say, "Don't come up here." I ran back up the stairs. I gave homeboy an option. I could take this dog out right now. He says, "No, please don't do it. I rescued it, so that didn't happen." I
So
said, "Okay."
he takes the dog outside, right?
Second option. You know what I'm
So
saying?
he said he's in the thing talking to the mother. He said all of a sudden he heard him screaming
So
again.
I finally get rid of the dog. I hear, "Help!" You go upstairs. You see the dog ripping the dude apart, and it's like he's just ripping apart
Again.
a 400 pounds.
Yo, he went out the
squeaky
door
toy.
and came in the back
He
door.
went outside when I kicked him out. I chased him out. I said, "Get."
Yeah.
He went out, came back in, ran upstairs, started
Attacking him
devouring
again.
him.
Mission.
So we're all
Again.
outside like
He's
that.
on the mission.
We're all outside done like
Yo.
that was crazy. And the kid got two homeboys sitting on the couch. I go, y'all ain't. I don't even like the kid, and I helped him. You're supposed to be his homeboys. Y'all ain't shit. You're fake. I go, so we're all sitting on the porch laughing about
Yo,
it,
this
and all
is
of a sudden we
crazy.
hear, "Help, help." I go, "What the fuck?" I run upstairs. The dog is just demolishing this. Now there's a pool of blood. Still
Oh,
to this
man,
day,
it's
this
bad.
was years
It's
ago.
bad.
Still to this day,
It's
the
funny, though.
bathroom floor is stained orange
That's funny.
from.
They
the-
still haven't cleaned
they
it.
mop-
That's
with-
funny.
with-
Yo,
with
remember I
bleach
hit
a
him with
million
the,
times.
hey, yo, we were younger, I hit him with a whole thing of silly string in
He
his
woke
face.
up and broke the window. I was smashing homegirl's girl in the other room.
Oh,
That's
shit.
fucked.
Yo, because, Ronnie and Nicky was over there. They was getting fucked. I'm like, I got to do something. I'm bored. I don't want to leave here. I took the silly
Yo.
string, the fat kid sleeping naked.
Yo, but when
That's
I
awesome.
ever, when the
Spraying
dog went back and started ripping him apart, I never seen anything more demonic in my life than when I went up in the room and the dog looked up at me and he was just a pit bull covered in blood.
With
it was
hair
one of the most.
standing out.
So I just
Quite
went
a
like
scene.
this. I went, "Oh," and I just slammed my foot on the ground and he ran from me. And that's when I shut the door, locked it. The cops came and put his ass down.
Oh, they put a bullet in his
I
head.
took off long before the cops came, but I was on the phone.
He called me,
I was on the
fucking
phone
had
with
me
the
dying,
homies,
bro.
and they let me know what's going on, play by play, because I was also friends with his sister. So as soon as I took off and I called her, she's like, "Yo, the cops just shot the dog." I'm like, "All right,
Oh,
damn."
good.
And yeah, we could have did that 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, that shit could have been him. I already asked him if he wanted that.
We should-
He called me, had me
Wrap
dying.
it up. Yeah, but speaking of shootings, there's been a lot of shootings. Mass, Dorchester, Roxbury, Malden, Everett, Chelsea, Charlestown. guns in Charlestown High School. There was a CO stabbed in Massachusetts.
Good.
Getting in the middle of a prison fight.
Get in the middle of something he shouldn't have.
Getting in the middle of a gang fight.
Yeah.
And ended up.
I mean, to his thing, it is his job, though.
Yeah, but mind your hey, listen.
Not that I got any love, but
hey, listen, mind your mind your
they
business.
They got stabbed doing
That's
their
his
job.
fault. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He wanted to play hero.
But everybody go check out the new music videos out now by CMB Luke, Ronnie Blue Eyes,
boy.
shot by 44 Noise. We're here with Banger, Scandalous Squadron. You know what it is.
Y'all for tuning in.
You know what I mean? And if you need yourself a haircut, go to Everett. Check out the Ben's Barbershop in Everett. Get yourself a tight fade. You know, if you get paid, go get a fresh fade. The Ben's Barbershop, Everett, Massachusetts.
Salute, Scandalous.
All right, guys, man. It's a wrap, man. All right.
All my life I was told to do right. Stick her by my side if they wanna test my life. Yeah, street kid, I was trapping.